So that's it for blood and immunity, the first part of our discussion on the immune system. We started today by talking about blood components. We looked at the components of plasma and then the cellular components of blood. We looked specifically at blood clotting, so the two types of clots, the platelet plug and the fibrin clot, and how each of them forms. Then we changed gears a little bit and got into the immune system. We talked about the two types of immune responses, innate versus adaptive. And we finished today by taking a look at the innate immune response, the cellular and mechanical mechanisms associated with the innate immune system. Here is today's ripped from the headlines practice question. A patient has hypoxia, which is low blood oxygen, but tests negative for SARS-CoV-2. That's SARS coronavirus 2. That's what causes COVID-19. Diagnose which components of their blood may be responsible for this problem. Is it red blood cells, apolipoproteins, platelets, or clotting factors? Now, since we're talking about low blood oxygen, the answer is, of course, it's red blood cells, RBCs, which are more technically called erythrocytes. Now, just to give you an idea of what I would like for you to be doing in terms of practice, is I would like for you to take a question like this and turn it around a little bit. And instead of saying hypoxia as the symptom, say problems with blood clotting. Then which one could be the issue? Or specifically inability to form a fibrin clot. Then it would be D, clotting factors, for example. So I want you to tweak the questions I'm giving you, make other versions of them. And as I've said several times before, if you can write good exam questions, you're ready for the exam. So I want you to take these questions and use them as a way to practice, not just this specific question, but this kind of format, and then generate your own variants. Next time, we are going to continue our look at the immune system when we talk about adaptive immunity. It's so much fun. There's a lot going on. We're not going to do as much details in the book, so don't worry about that. Plus, we get to talk about one of my favorite things, the greatest invention in the history of humanity, and I'm not exaggerating even a little when I say that. We're going to talk about vaccines. That's adaptive immunity next time in general biology. Thank you all for watching. See you at my reviews, and see you next time remotely.